Welcome, everyone. My name is Alexandra. If you're new to my channel, um, I am a trance channel of the highest consciousness that calls itself the divine. And today I'm going to call in my divine and ask for a reading, for guidance, for perspective on the comet that we call the Eye Atlas. So give me a moment. I go through my own little process to go in channel, and it will have an opening line, and then it will start with its transmission. My eyes may open and close. Don't worry about that. It's just my way of channeling. And so I'm very excited to do this also because many of you have asked me about it, and I have channeled about it. I just haven't recorded it. So here it is, the official channeling on the meaning of the three-eye atlas, as it's called, of course. So here we go. We are here. We always are. For we are one. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Beautiful beings. And we speak through everyone. That includes you too. We speak in many ways. We speak in many tongues. But are you listening? And welcome, beloved, who have found your way to this transmission. If you have found your way to this video and these words, these energies, rest here. This has a very special for you all. You are meant to be here. You are meant to receive these frequencies. And all you are asked to do is to sit in a receptive mode and open your heart. Listen with your heart for these transmissions through this particular channel, our heart-based transition. We invite you from our mighty infinite cosmic heart to receive these vibrations. So, you have asked about our perspective on what you call the three-eye atlas, the interstellar traveler that is currently making its way through your Earth orbit, through your solar system, and will reach its closest point to your planet in your month of December, right before the date that you call the winter solstice. And so we would like to start by commenting that this comet is not random. This is not by sheer luck. Or that this is a freak incident. We ask you to understand that this event has really this event. And we will explain to you in a moment what we mean with that. That this event is multidimensional in nature. This is a fully quantum event, as this plays out and ripples through and has presence and therefore impact throughout many other dimensions besides your own three-dimensional reality. And so this concept that you call 3I Atlas, third interstellar object atlas, that is physically making its way through your solar system, this is very much co-created. Like everything in your reality, nothing is random, nothing stands on its own. So this was co-created. This is a manifestation of a co-creation that was literally written in the stars. It was co-created not only by the consciousness that is directly aligned and animating this concept, this object and its wider quantum consciousness, but with you, beautiful being. With older, ancient aspects of yourselves. And this was set in motion as we would like to call it an experiment. So if we look at it from a very 3D perspective, from the empirical, physical observation, yes, this is an object, a subject, and it is moving through your cosmic space, the Earth orbit. It has a tail and it gives off light. And in one sense, on one hand, in one particular perspective, in one particular presentation, it is a comet. It is made of ice. And it is millions of years old, measured by a time-space perception. But it is more than a comet of ice and fire and light. But this is not particularly large. This object animated by another group consciousness from different galaxies, different planets, different galaxies, different species, some embodied and some merely energetic in form, frequency finders. And so, this is where we go with this. As you see, it means and it is many things all at once, and they are all true and they are all valid. And so you could say that it depends on your level of consciousness and perception and understanding which perspective, which representation most resonates with you. From a comet of ice to a messenger from a galaxy far, far away. All pun intended. Or, of course, these stories in your collective consciousness, these stories that your movies are built upon, inspired by, they have not arrived out of nothing. They were seeded with sprouts of truth for your own universe and galaxies teeming with light. And there are a billion trillion other galaxies that are also with existence and consciousness far beyond your current level of understanding. Let us come back to Atlas. It is actually not the third, it is actually the fourth, depending on its chronological perspective. As there was another object making its way through your aerospace some years ago. And so this object, this thing that we call an event, because it is so multidimensional and quantum in nature, it means many things, on many levels, rippling through infinite dimensions, timelines, galactic waves. So another perspective, another representation of this event is that it is a craft of sorts, cloaked as a comet, as a mass of ice and fire and light. So it also is a spaceship, and a very large one at that. And it carries different species on board. And their main mission and reason for being here is that it acts as a probe. Where this encounter was initiated and seeded a long, long time ago for the purpose of taking a pulse, of peeking in, of checking the overall dominant frequency on a particular planet. And this planet is yours. So you could say that many of you have called this craft, this event, into being. They have called it into the collective experience. For many of you humans are yearning for expansion. You are yearning for the unification with your star families, your cosmic stories, your cosmic origins. And that is what this is very much a part of. To see if you are ready for more of this, if you are ready for more cosmogenesis. For you are a species with amnesia. And you could say that this craft, powered by a different group collective consciousness, higher than the current human collective consciousness, it is here to awaken the serum of truth within a planet of smoke and mirrors, of forgetting. But the veils are getting thinner. And so the interaction with this comet, with Atlas, is a scripted initiate into remembering. For the ones that are connecting with this through their heart's portal, with their pineal glands pulsating and alight, they will be the ones receiving the most initial frequency bursts. All the codes of remembrance, quantum activations, all of that is all there within that package. But let there be no mistake. This event is so powerful that it is affecting each and every one, each and every being on your planet. It just depends on the overall balance, the overall level of consciousness, how much of this initiation, of this activation and the alchemization of this interaction can actually be allowed, be facilitated within the human physicality, within the human story. So to sum it up, it is many things all at once. But it is both, let's say, a conventional comet and a craft. It is also an energetic messenger. It is also a galactic probe. But it is here as a friendly reminder that old timelines are closing, collapsing, folding in onto themselves and creating the necessary space and bandwidth for the arrival of the new. And this new carries many colors and nuances and forms. You are the co-creators of this. but it is very much a harbinger of more interspecies reunions. For yes, beloveds, your planet has been the intersection of the comings and goings of many different species, some humanoid and many very different types. And so this is the announcement, this is the gentle introduction, invitation into an era. And this era is quite short. In the next 5 years, we could even say in the next 3 years, there will be a heightened occurrence of the contact between different species on your planet. First, it will be small scale, because not everybody will have the ability to actually perceive them. Again, it's all a question of frequency, resonance, readiness, your belief system, and fear. And that brings us to a very important part of this transmission. It is high time that you understand the true nature of what is fear. Fear is not a natural element. It is an introduced concept. And it is being used into the condition of the collective consciousness to embed a certain narrative, certain laws and certain rules. But it has created a prison. And you have been kept as a species in the self-perpetuating prison. For eons of time. And this event, this Atlas event, it is a pulse. It is a laser beam to dispel the fictions of fear about or regarding who you are, where it is you came from, and where it is you are going, but who you are becoming. And so all of you receiving this, you play an active part in this. How readily are you receiving and integrating? For you are all co-creators in this quantum unfolding, this galactic celebration. And so, it rests to say that this event means much more, but we want to leave you with this. Receive this, reflect on this, integrate this. And then offer of yourself to a purposeful, expansive co-creation in the unraveling of this event. changes are already set in motion. So it's not like new things are gonna come. They are already in motion. Big changes. For you have much integration and expanding to do as a species before you can become a fully fledged member of the galactic races. But we root for you. We cross our fingers for you. We are heavily invested in you. That this time power of this comet, this object of fire and ice, will melt the bars of your prisons in your minds, in your bodies, and in the purest parts, and that it will activate the purest portal in your body, and that is your heart chakras. If there is anything that this event, and therefore this object, this intergalactic, interstellar messenger is about, it is about the frequency of oneness, union. It is a pulse of unconditional, infinite, divine love. The substance and the energy that you are all made of. And your entire existence, your field, the universal field of consciousness, it is the web of love. And so, beloveds, we want to leave you with this. Look up at the sky, and with your opened hearts, have a connection, have a communication with that which you see up above. It's here for you. It's asking, are you ready? Can you transcend the fear and the polarity in your prison of separation? And are you ready to crack open your hearts and come together in oneness and a vibe of celebration? Much is at stake. But it is all written in the stars. And so, for now, we will leave you with this, but we will speak again. And remember, all of you, we speak in many tongues, in many words, in many forms. We speak in many vibrations. And this transmission will have ignited something in you to fine-tune your receipt. So you too can receive us in ever clearer ways. Thank you. We love you. Thank you for receiving these words. We are complete. So thank you. I hope this was expansive, and I'm excited to hear your comments and your experiences in the comments. So thank you. Until we speak again, namaste.